Hey yo, what's cracking like with my community today? My name is Londyn and welcome back to my channel from New York West Poppin'. So you see this hyacinth thumbnail? Today we're reacting to some more scary animations.
Last February, I visited my parents in Arizona. I hadn't seen them over the holidays, so I felt kind of obligated to fly down there. I didn't realize I'd be gone for Valentine's Day after I'd requested my time off and bought my flights. By then, it was too late to change.
Damn.
My boyfriend Max was mad at me for leaving him, but I said I'd make it up to him when I got back.
Ooh.
Besides, Valentine's Day was never a big deal for us.
Right.
Last year, he'd gotten me a cheap box of chocolates that was clearly from the dollar store.
Hey, listen. If you expecting some like Louis Vuitton or some fucking Gucci, Prada ass shit, then you need a different boyfriend. I'd be okay with him giving me a hug for Valentine's Day. Because if you complain about your man getting you something, like anything, because some dudes just don't buy shit for their girls, be grateful. Motherfuckers expect niggas to be like these alphas and shit, and they expect them to like provide and pay for shit and buy all these luxurious gifts. What'd you get him? Exactly.
So I flew into Phoenix and drove my rented car a couple hours to Flagstaff, where my parents lived. They were happy to see me and loaded me up with all sorts of Christmas presents that they'd gotten me last year.
Nice.
It was really sweet. Even though I told them I didn't want anything, I just wanted to see them. They got me some really expensive stuff too.
Dang.
My mom even got me this gold necklace that was probably at least $100.
Bruh.
After I opened everything,
why do you care about
I felt
material
like a real jerk
things?
for not getting them anything in return. Honestly, I didn't even think about it. I'd already sent them a card and
right, like, I bet you she ain't even think about getting her boyfriend nothing either. Like, she's so like, oh, like, these gifts are bad. Like, you got me dollar store chocolate. And now you say, oh, I feel bad now because I didn't get my parents anything. Because you only think about yourself.
Honestly, I didn't even think about it. I'd already sent them a card and I was still helping them with their car payments every month. But
yeah, so it's like, I can't
something.
get you shit because I'm paying for shit.
My mom could tell I was feeling self-conscious, so she reassured me that they weren't expecting any presents from me. She also added that Target was just a few minutes away, and they always had a great selection of stuff. Obviously, she wanted me to get her something from Target. My mom can be pretty unsubtle sometimes.
Yeah.
I was surprised that she suggested Target, of all places. I didn't think she liked shopping there, but I went anyway.
Who doesn't like shopping at Target?
That's
the real question.
Stuff anymore. Everything was Valentine's related. Lots of pink teddy bears and stuff. I looked around the sales area at the front of the store until an older woman approached me from behind.
Oh God, it's always an older, creepy woman.
And asked if I needed help with anything. I told her no, and then her smile disappeared, and she asked, "Do you know that man?" I turned around to see who she was looking at. I saw my ex-boyfriend.
Oh my God, not your ex-boyfriend.
Shirts. He wasn't moving. Just staring at me.
Oh, why you staring like that? It's giving Tedros from The Idol, like, gross.
He wasn't moving, just staring at me.
Staring like a creep.
My blood ran cold. Ronnie was a terrible boyfriend. He screamed at me all the time, and he erupted with anger whenever he saw me talking to another man. Things got so bad between us that one night, I just packed up and left without saying goodbye.
Yeah, the abuse
Ronnie
is
was the reason I left this town in the first place.
Why did you come back?
I was worried that I'd see him again when I come back, but
oh my God!
I didn't expect to see him just staring at me across a huge store.
Like,
would you like me to call security?
Yes, please.
Asked. I told her not to worry.
What are you talking about, not to worry? Oh my God. Listen, if I had an abusive boyfriend, so abusive that I had to move out of town, and then I come back to that town and he's watching me in the store, and the lady asked me if I want to call security, I'm like, forget security, call the POPO, call the FBI, call CIS, call CPS, call CDC, what to do? Like, call everybody, because you not about to get away with killing me in this Target right now. Hell nah.
We'd broken up so long ago. He was probably just gonna leave me alone.
No, he's staring at you behind some clothes like...
He started following me throughout the store.
Oh my goodness.
I went to the shoe section, then the electronics, then the books. But wherever I went,
he went.
Pace.
Why? Like...
to get too close.
Oh my God.
And I guess he didn't want the workers to get suspicious of him.
Right,
Also,
like...
he wasn't even trying to hide. I was starting to get scared.
Starting?
Scared. I made it to the exit and passed the same old woman.
No, go talk to her.
I ran outside and tried to get to my car.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Now that we were
Ronnie, move.
He broke out onto a
Oh my God.
sprint.
Oh my
He caught up to
God.
me within seconds and grabbed my shoulder. Babe, he said.
Babe. Nah, because you're not about to grab my shoulder while I'm running away from you, bitch. I don't care. He's talking about some babe. Like, nah.
And grabbed my shoulder.
Oh my goodness.
Please, babe.
Don't babe me.
I just want to talk.
No, you watch
him off of me, but he spun me around so that we were face to face.
What the
He
fuck?
held my wrist in one hand and used the other to reach into his back pocket.
What the fuck you reaching for?
I thought he was going to pull out a knife or something.
Right.
But instead, he took out a pink teddy bear. He was trying to
be so for real. So you follow me to the store, you follow me inside the store, and then you buy a measly little dumbass pink teddy bear. Talk about some babe. Like, you sprinting after me when I'm running away from you.
He was trying to impress me.
Like, what?
Stuffed animal.
Right, like, hello?
Had stolen from the store.
Like, he did not buy that.
Towards me, but I refused to take it.
Nah.
The stupid thing dropped onto the parking lot.
Oh my God.
Babe, Ronnie said.
Babe.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. I'm a different person now.
Nah,
but
you're probably worse.
And you chased me to the store.
Right.
I didn't chase you.
Yes, you did.
And I bought that bear for you before I got here. You gotta trust me.
No.
I even have the receipt. I shook my arm out of his grip and
like
away.
he was holding you that whole time. I would not let that happen.
How did he know that he would find me at Target?
Right.
How did he know that I was even in town?
Exactly.
And
like, that shit weird as hell.
That my parents must have told him. Why else would they make me go to this specific store at this specific time?
Your parents set you up.
Stories about Ronnie, but they still wanted to push us back together.
Your parents set you up.
I'm never going to take you back, Ronnie.
Thank you.
I'm in love with someone else now.
Ooh.
His eyes flashed pure hate.
Oh my God.
I guess he never completely forgiven me for leaving him. He pushed me against the side of the car, hard enough to set off its alarm. I didn't know what he was gonna do to me.
The abuse.
But it didn't look good.
The
I was
abuse.
terrified. Then a shopping cart rammed into his
Ooh!
and toppling on the
Yes.
asphalt.
Yes.
I looked over.
And it was that employee.
The carts at him.
Yes. 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 This is why I carry a taser. I would have pulled out my taser and his ass. You're not about to follow me around the store, give me this bootsy ass teddy bear, and then when I reject you, you push me against the car. Be fucking for real.
The old woman. She waved at me from across the lot and said that she had already called the police.
Thank you so much.
I drove home and told my parents that I knew exactly what they had done. I didn't mention that things had escalated as much as they did.
Why?
I didn't even
Why?
say that the police had gotten involved.
Why didn't you say it? I would have made them feel
pretend
hella guilty for that
they
shit.
had no idea what I was talking about. I could tell they were lying.
Ooh.
That just made me even angrier. I packed up my bags and left right away.
Yeah.
It was time to get back to Max. After all, he was my real family now.
Exactly. Like,
We should be together for Valentine's Day.
Your parents really set your ass up with your abusive boyfriend. I don't know what kind of person does that, but yeah, cut your parents off and never go back to that town ever again.
My best friend Jimmy always pressured me to help him with his stupid pranks.
Okay.
He had a TikTok channel where he'd post videos of himself jumping out at people or hiding fart machines underneath benches.
Huh?
You know the type. I never understood why he did stuff like that or why he had so many followers.
I mean, people
At
like
first
shit
I
like
told him
that.
I didn't want any part of his channel. I said that we were both too old for jokes like that. He said he
You never too old for no kid jokes.
Then he stopped hanging out with me altogether.
Oh.
I was too afraid of losing.
Nah, because you, like, if you don't support your friends and what they do, you're talking about, like, I want to get involved in your childish stuff. Like, of course you're going to cut you off. I cut off my unsupportive friend, and I've never been happier. So, be more supportive. Don't be a fucking Debbie Downer saying anything negative. Like, the first thing you say out of your mouth when someone tells you good news is negative. Like, don't do that. Then they don't want to tell you stuff no more. But then they feel like they can't talk to you because you going to just shit on their ideas all the time. And then when you find out they didn't tell you shit, it's like, oh, why didn't you tell me anything? Because you literally put me down. Quit getting surprised when somebody takes you out their life because you don't support their dreams. If this dude want to make TikTok videos and do pranks, let him do it, especially if he's being successful at it. Why are you talking shit about him?
I was too afraid of losing him, so eventually I agreed to be his cameraman. He thought of the world's best prank, but he refused to tell me what it was. I instantly got a bad feeling about it.
Oh God.
I made him swear to me that it wasn't dangerous or illegal,
Right.
which he did, and then we left. When we got to Target, I asked him what he needed me to do. He told me just to point my phone at him and film whatever happens. He could tell that I was getting frustrated by the lack of information.
Right, like,
So
what
he
are you...
reached into his pocket and
Why are you
pulled
being
out
so
a packet
vague?
of fake blood.
Huh?
Whatever he was planning, I really did not want to be a part of it.
Well, why are you? No, because every one of these stories is like, I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway because I wanted to support my friend. If you got a bad feeling about something and they pulling you into some shit, don't go. Like, it's one thing to, like, not support your friend because they're doing a certain thing, but it's another thing to, like, blame them for the choices you made, you know? Like, he didn't make you become cameraman. Like, if he didn't want to be your friend no more, that could have been easily your sign to not be friends with him no more because he gonna fuck you over in this, I bet you.
I followed, but not too closely. He saw an elderly woman standing by
Not the
herself
same
in
elderly
cereal
woman
aisle.
being drawn.
She must have been the perfect person to prank
Oh,
because
God.
he glanced back at me and gave me the thumbs up.
Oh God.
I hid around the corner and secretly filmed Jimmy as he walked up
Oh
to the
my
lady.
goodness.
She was looking at a box of cereal, so she didn't notice him coming.
She's just minding her
He
own
walked
business.
right up to her shopping cart and then screamed in pain. He collapsed onto the floor, obviously pretending to be hurt. As the woman asked if he was okay, he squeezed the blood packet.
That is not a prank. That's gonna give somebody a heart
While
attack.
Jimmy was writhing on the floor, I filmed the whole thing. I was
Nah, I
really
would have stopped the
guilty,
video, put the
but
phone down, and walked
mostly
away because
because
I'm not gonna
this
be a
old
part of
woman
that.
seemed genuinely horrified.
Yeah,
by what she
like
was
you
doing.
gonna prank an old woman. You finna make her faint and her bleed, bitch, because ain't no way you finna do this to an old woman and expect her not to, like, pass out or some shit.
She just stood there, frozen. Even though the blood looked really fake, she believed it was real.
Poor lady. She probably went through some
reached up
trauma
towards her.
that reminds her of
"Help,"
this.
he moaned. The old woman fainted. She
See?
fell right next to him. By then, Jimmy must have realized that it had gone too far.
Thank
He sat
you!
up and nudged the woman a little, but she wasn't moving.
Is she
That's
dead?
when a huge tattooed guy approached them from around the corner. He saw the old woman lying on the ground and tried to shake her awake. Mom?
Oh my god!
But when his mother didn't move, he turned towards Jimmy. What did you do? You gave her a heart
Oh my
attack.
god.
Jimmy stood up. Fake blood.
Like, why? Like, old people and blood do not mix. She probably went through some shit in her life and then, like, relived some shit and then she had a heart attack because of all the stress. Good job for killing an old lady. Great job. Great motherfucking job. Was it worth it, Jimmy?
Jimmy stood up, fake blood dripping down his shirt, and instead of apologizing or offering to call an ambulance, he spun around.
Oh
and
my
raced
god.
towards
He's still recording this whole thing.
If that poor old lady wasn't lying.
You're not finna call 911?
I was so shocked by the situation that I didn't even realize that I was still standing there, filming the whole thing.
Oh my
Until the tattoo
god.
man looked at me and said, You helped him. No, I'm sorry.
Oh my
He said.
god.
Then
Tattoo
I
dude finna
turned
beat your
around
ass.
And ran off too. Everything I touched.
Heavy ass footsteps.
When I got out of the store, I looked around for Jimmy, but he already left.
Jimmy.
His car was gone. I had no idea what to do.
Ooh, he just left you behind.
Sure
That is not your
Jimmy
friend. Nah, when Jimmy cut you off, that should have been your sign. Okay, I'm done with that friendship. Like, you went against your morals to keep somebody as your friend, and now guess what? He left you. This is why I don't fuck with nobody, because I don't trust nobody. Yeah, there are good people in the world, but like, there's just some fake ass bitches out there that would throw you under the bus and let you get in trouble for them. That's why I'm like, nah. First sign of that, I'm gone.
I had no idea what to do. I was sure that the security cameras had gotten footage of everything that was happening. The police would come, and I'd be arrested for manslaughter. It wasn't my fault,
goodness.
but I was still partly responsible.
You got the video on your phone though.
That would just make things worse. But I panicked. I couldn't handle facing the police, and I really didn't want to see that woman's son again. He was huge, and he'd kill me in a second.
Fucking Brock Lesnar ass.
So I did the
Big
worst
Brocky
thing I could
ass.
do. I ran home. On my way, I deleted the video from my phone.
What?
When I got home, Jimmy was already waiting for me, watching TV, trying to act cool.
Ugh.
I yelled at him, telling him that he just killed somebody. He waited until I was done screaming and just said, "Don't worry. If the police find us, we'll just say it was an accident." But the police never came.
Oh my God,
For
Jimmy
the rest of
is.
the week, I obsessively checked the local news to find any announcements about the woman's death. I couldn't find anything.
They're in Target. I feel like they're in Target. Like, wouldn't there be like video footage of him record? Like, wouldn't they check the video footage in Target? I don't know, dude. Like, what? I don't know.
Maybe the ambulance had gotten there in time and her son just decided to forget about us. Still, I was on edge. I couldn't stop thinking about that poor woman lying motionless on the ground.
Right? Like,
I was so distracted that I called in sick for work and just stayed in the apartment.
oh
The
man,
worst
I would
part
too.
was,
Like,
Jimmy kept acting like nothing happened. I tried to
my
talk to him
goodness.
about it multiple times, but he kept changing the subject to other prank videos he was planning.
nah, I
I
would.
hated him for that. Why
Yeah.
was I the only one who felt guilty over this whole thing?
That's why I'm
the next
like-
weekend, I was alone in my apartment trying to distract myself with some movie. My phone rang, and I saw it was Jimmy calling me.
Hang up.
I thought that was strange because he never called. He always
Oh.
texted everything. I answered, but I could barely hear his voice. He was whispering into the phone, and I couldn't make out what he was saying.
This nigga kidnapped.
I said, "Are you there? What's going on?" "That man," he whispered. "That man tracked me down. He's at my
Ooh.
house." I knew exactly who he was talking about.
Ooh,
started
that's why I'm
racing.
like, y'all just acting like
Was
nothing
Jimmy in
happening.
trouble?
I told you Big Brocky was finna beat your ass. Like, I told you. I told you. I know everything. I guess everything before it even happens.
The more I thought about it, the more I realized that this didn't make any sense. Why would he sneak into Jimmy's house instead of just telling the police what happened?
Right,
After
but,
all,
you know.
there was security footage showing what Jimmy did.
Right,
There was
like,
fake blood and fingerprints on the floor. If Jimmy was in trouble, the cops would find him. Not
Right.
that man.
exactly. So,
Honestly, I figured it was just another prank. Jimmy
oh,
wanted to freak me
the
out.
boy who cried
He expected me
wolf.
to rush to his house, and when I did, he'd do something to scare me. So I decided to play along. "Oh my God," I said. "Do you need help?" "Yes," he whispered. "Get here right now, please." "Okay," I said.
Okay.
"I'm on my way."
You think he's pranking you, but I feel like it's gonna be for real, for
I
real.
was not about to play his stupid games anymore. I was done with these pranks. The next
Lord.
morning, I tried to call him and tell him that I didn't want to hang out anymore, but he didn't answer.
I think he really
I drove
died.
to his house so we could talk face to face, but the door was open and the house was empty.
Ooh.
I went inside.
He was being
and saw
for
that his
real.
table was broken and plates were shattered around the floor. That's when I realized he wasn't pranking me at all. The man
Oh,
really
man.
had come for him. I looked all throughout the house, but he wasn't there.
You
I
are a
called the
horrible
police
friend.
and finally admitted to everything. I told them about the old woman and the prank video and the phone call from the night before. I didn't leave any detail out. The cops came to the house and I gave my statement. I half expected them to arrest me on the spot, but They just said that they'd be in touch. And then
They'd be in touch.
This all happened
Which means they're not gonna do shit about it.
And there's still no sign of Jimmy. I'm worried that he's gone forever, but I'm more worried that the tattoo man will come after me next.
The moment that Jimmy cut you off, that should have been it for you. If somebody cuts you off, it's for a reason. They don't need to be in your life anymore.
My name is Wilson, and I'm 29 years old. I work
Wilson,
at Starbucks. Some
Starbucks.
time ago, I noticed a woman, a customer, who captured my attention.
Oh.
Her eyes were very intriguing. Big and green. Unbelievably expressive.
Okay.
Her body structure was small. She had long, dark hair and was thin and short.
Okay.
I wasn't even sure if I found her beautiful or not because I was having a hard time comparing her with every other woman that I'd seen.
That's
As time
so
went by,
weird. That's
that
weird as
woman,
fuck.
whose age I also couldn't figure out, became a regular customer, but only on Thursdays between 3 and 5 p.m.
Okay.
At
Not
one
you
occasion,
remember
when I
what
was
time she
observing her
comes in. That's
sitting
so
at the table,
weird.
drinking her coffee and reading a book, she suddenly looked at me directly. I immediately looked away, feeling embarrassed. The woman didn't smile, didn't express any kind of emotion. She simply returned to her book, finished her coffee,
Yep.
and left, as always. I was sharing an apartment with my best friend, Glenn. He's a bartender. I guess we were both born to serve food and drinks to people.
Not born. Do not let your life be about Starbucks and food. Don't say that this is your life, because it's not. You can change your life. You don't have to be working in the food industry, retail industry. That shit will not pay you.
We were both born to serve food and drinks to people.
Born to
I
serve
discussed
food.
that eerie woman with him when we were having a few beers and watching some horror videos on YouTube during a Friday evening. Wilson, dude, if you were a bartender like me, trust me, you wouldn't feel intimidated or fascinated or whatever by some woman who looks like whatever she looks like. The amount of bizarre people, both men and women, that I've seen in nightlife is enough for me to be vaccinated. Over there at Starbucks, you're used to normal guys and girls who probably behave and dress the same. Your brain is so bored with all the repetitiveness that you want to hang on to anything that's slightly different, odd, and interesting. Like that woman with the big eyes.
Bruh.
Glenn said. How Glenn?
He may not be wrong.
Bartenders really are philosophers and psychotherapists on their own. You know what? I'm not even kidding. You're probably right, man. I answered.
You know what?
But do you feel attracted to that woman or not? If so, ask her out or something.
Like, this motherfucker don't even
I
know.
honestly don't know.
Like, that's so
Part of
weird.
me, yes, I think. The other finds her creepy, I confessed. That's good. Creepy's cool.
Huh?
Cool is attractive, Glenn said.
What do you... Okay.
Maybe.
Is this...
Well, it doesn't-
maybe. Is this the conversation that men be having with each other? Like, I've never been a man and I've never had a man conversation, so I wouldn't know. But if this is it, I'm like, let me stay being a girl, because I like being a girl.
Eventually, another Thursday came,
Okay.
but this time,
She didn't
the eerie
come.
woman wasn't there.
Ooh.
I guess I was right, I thought to myself. Although, I was wrong.
Oh.
When my shift came to an end and I was walking towards my car to drive back to my apartment, I saw that woman. She was standing right next to me.
Ugh, she is creepy, low-key.
Hello. Can I help you?
Why are your pupils so small? Like, he looked like he is buzzed as fuck. He looked like he on some, I don't know, right next to your car,
Hello?
too.
Can I help you? I asked. But she didn't say anything.
Ugh.
She started to walk towards me, slowly. For some reason, I felt scared. But
I
didn't
would be
know
scared,
why.
too.
She was fragile and wasn't holding any gun. But as she came close to me, I heard a terrible noise inside my head.
Ugh.
Piercing noise, very painful. So painful that I fell to the ground and started screaming with my eyes closed, covering my ears with my hands. But it was useless because, as I mentioned, the noise came from inside me. After one
She's a fucking witch.
very long and dreadful minute, the noise suddenly stopped.
And she's
when I
gone.
opened my eyes and got back on my feet slowly, the woman was no longer there.
I knew it.
I looked around. Nothing. Only a couple of other people were there. One asked
That's
me if I was all
embarrassing.
right, to which I said, yeah, thanks. Confused. I
I'd
got
never
into
work
my
on
car and
Starbucks
drove
ever
back
again
home.
after that. I'd be like, nah.
When I entered my apartment, I
She gonna be in the
couldn't
apartment.
wait to tell Glenn what I had just
She finna be in the
experienced.
apartment.
Hey, Glenn, you can't believe what just happened. I finally had a close encounter with that weird woman, and it wasn't nice. And I can't explain it very well either, Glenn. Are you there? I spoke as I entered the living room.
She gonna
I
be
knew
there.
he was supposed to be there. We were going out for pizza. And I saw his personal things on top of the living room table, as usual. I searched for him in the apartment, which wasn't that big.
Right.
I noticed the bathroom door was locked from the inside.
Okay.
Glenn? Are you there? Are you okay? I shouted, beginning to worry. I could hear some noises coming from the bathroom, but no answer. Glenn was a
Oh my
practical guy.
God.
He wasn't the kind of man who likes long baths, listening to music and whatnot. Glenn! Glenn! Say something! I insisted, hitting the bathroom door. I decided to break the lock to get in.
Yeah, break that shit.
When I did, I couldn't believe what I saw.
Oh no.
My friend's body, or what was left of him, lay on the floor. But his corpse, it looked like an unwrapped Egyptian mummy. Completely dry. Skin like broken paper, as if the blood had been sucked out of it.
Ooh,
In
that
panic,
bitch is
I
a
got out of the bathroom to call
vampire.
911. And when I got back to the living room, someone else was there. It was that woman.
I told you she was gonna be in the apartment.
Coming out of her mouth, which she swallowed.
Ugh.
I knew in my head it had to be Glenn's blood. Who are you? Some kind of sick cannibal? What did you do to my friend?
Oh my
I'm calling the
goodness.
cops, you creep! I said. Then I started to hear voices in my head. I felt so overwhelmed that I couldn't avoid listening to them. It was the woman. She was communicating with me through a telepathic process.
Greetings. I'm not from your planet. I
Huh?
am an intelligent and sentient creature from another galaxy that lies beyond M31 Andromeda.
She from Area 51, bitch. Oh my God.
I am an intelligent and sentient creature from another galaxy that lies beyond M31 Andromeda.
Stop
I am able to
playing.
shapeshift temporarily to appear like a human being. Mostly, at least. I was able to read your mind at the place of your work, so I gathered enough information about you, including where you live and your friend. Glenn was a danger to you. You may not realize it, but exactly 8 months from now, his friend would have harmed you in order to avert the future mishappening. I had to kill him.
What
Are you
the?
out of your fucking mind?
Like,
He was
because.
more than a roommate to me. He was like a brother. You psycho woman. You don't know what you've done. As I jumped towards her, she simply vanished.
No, like, why are you running after an alien? What did you think was gonna happen? You thought you was gonna beat her ass, but no, she's a fucking alien. She got teleportation powers and shit. If she was able to read your mind, and she was able to read that you was gonna get her, like, stop playing. Stop playing.
You don't know what you've done. As I jumped towards her, she simply vanished under a shiny, bright white light.
Oh my goodness.
I still called the police.
You still
and
called the
yes,
police.
I did tell them my story. Of course, no one believed it. I was actually investigated as a suspect, but fortunately there was nothing against me, obviously. Glenn's family and our friends, though, stopped speaking to me.
Wow.
I think they think I had something to do with Glenn's death. As for me, I now live in fear, thinking about that woman.
That fucking alien. Alright, so that was me reacting to Target's scary animations. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Let me know what other animations y'all want me to react to. Put the link down below so that way I can click on it and just automatically react to it. Alright, y'all, that is it for today's video. Okay, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to big thumbs up, subscribe for more. Also, turn on my post notifications. That way you get notified when I upload twice a week, boo. I also have social medias. I'll be linked down below. Okay? Okay. I love y'all so much. You don't even know, and I'll see y'all next motherfucking video, okay?